Hey guys, Silly Ninja here, back for another part of my Fulham playthrough, and we're going to start off the game with a game against West Brom, away from home in the Premier League. They're not in the best of form. They did lose to Chelsea, but then again, who isn't losing to Chelsea at this point? They're in an amazing run of form, and Insigne being a beast, chipping it over like a boss. I think I'm in a good run of form at this point. I'm sixth, which is a bit disappointing, but it's so close to the top, and Insigne just cuts past the defender and smashes it into the far corner. A typical Insigne goal. But being sixth is a little bit disappointing. I mean, it's not where I want to finish. It's not even close to where I'd hope to finish, really. But seeing as it is so close at the top, it's like, I think Chelsea are on top with like 25, and then it's 16, 16, 15, 15. But look at that pace from Insigne, and he's going to tramp it across to Mbakane, and he's not going to miss from there, making it 2-0. But Insigne's pace, holy shit, he's gotten so quick. To where I am now, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. But they send their goalkeeper up in the 85th minute. It was an awful corner. Rita puts a through ball into Mbakane, and because their goalkeeper was out, and I didn't even realise, and I saw, oh my god, look, it's their goalkeeper, so I thought, right, I'll just have a shot now, and it went in. So that was a bit of a freak goal. It was a bit of a weird goal. That rarely happens in FIFA, but I quite enjoyed that. I've got to be honest, I quite enjoyed that, because you never ever see them make a shit corner when the goalkeeper's up, so you never really get to do that. I was tempted to, well, if I'd realised earlier on, I would have done a David Beckham and just had a shot from the halfway line to see if it went in, but, you know, what are you going to do? Mbakane got a 9.7 in that game, so he's becoming an absolute beast. And our next game was against Funchal. I don't know who that is, but it's in the Euros. They've lost every single game in the Euros, so they're not the best of teams, let's put it that way. Yeah, they're not brilliant. So hopefully I'll get a good result here, seeing as I'm top of the league, as you can see. Top of the group with 7 points. And it didn't take long. In the 3rd minute, Stephen Sidwell cuts inside of the defence, has a cheeky shot, and it's gone in. So 3 minutes gone, and we're already in the lead. Brilliant start. Stephen Sidwell does actually get quite a few goals, really, considering he's Stephen Sidwell. I mean, like, if you think of my team, I've got like Sven Bender and Nainggolan and that, but then in the 6th minute, it didn't take long. De Jager goes past a fantastic finesse shot into the far corner, making it 2-0 after 7 minutes, and I was like, right, okay, well, the game's done, and it was easy. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's strange how Stephen Sidwell scores so many goals. Like, I've got Nainggolan and Insigne and Mbakane, and what a strike. What a run as well, running past the whole defence and then striking into the goal. Fantastic goal, Insigne. It's just strange that Sidwell scores so much to me. I don't know. It's just weird. But Insigne's pace. You can't control Insigne's pace. He's too quick now. It's got to that point. Stephen Sidwell or De Jager puts a fantastic ball into Insigne. He's got so much space that he's hardly going to miss. Yeah, so this is a very easy game for me. After 48 minutes, we've already scored 4 times. So, you know, it was quite simple for me to get past their defence. You can see why they're the bottom of the table. However, they did get a little bit of a comeback here with a fantastic cool finish from Fidelis? I don't know. But it was a good finish. I was a bit annoyed because it ruined my clean sheet. But then it was a controlled touch from Old Burdham, and a good finish as well, making it 4-2. Making it seem that it wasn't as much of a whitewash, even though it was. So it was another win in the Euros, keeping us top of the table, which means hopefully we'll get an easier fixture in the knockout stages. Insigne getting a 9.7 in that game. Absolutely ridiculous. This episode is full of huge results, by the way. Absolutely huge results in the terms of goals and who I'm playing against. So the next game is against Tottenham at home. Now, Bale's been sent off, Lennon's injured, and so is Asuo Koto, so they're not at their best. They are not at their best. And if I could win here, it would be a massive boost to my fourth place dreams. And Berbatov puts a lovely ball into De Jager, and he finishes in the 62nd minute for the first goal. It was a very quiet game. Nobody could really break the deadlock, but De Jager found a way. Berbatov with a brilliant pass there. He lured the defender into him and then passed it to De Jager, who was in space, and he wasn't going to miss. And that's how the game ended, a 1-0 win. Easy win, really. Fantastic result, considering it's Tottenham and that. But John Onorisa getting man of the match, as you can see, it wasn't a very exciting game. Insigne got a 5.6. He didn't really do that well. International duties coming up soon. I don't know why David Stockdale's being picked for the England side, to be honest. He doesn't even play. I don't understand that. But our next game is against Manchester City at the Etihad. Now, Aguero was injured and Richardson, and they're not in the best of form. So I was like, right, okay. This could be a chance for me to get a cheeky result here. Insigne putting that into that bin like there's no tomorrow. And in the 40th minute, it wasn't great because it fell to Jack Rodwell. And Jack Rodwell, for some reason, he was a goal-scoring machine in this game. He could score so many goals, but Kompany gets a very, very odd decision, in my opinion. I think he got the ball there, but I'm not going to complain. I got a penalty, but the question was, could Mbakame bury it? He's been in fantastic form. He's got a lot of goals, and if he could score this, then that would be absolutely amazing. And he does. Of course he does. It's Mbakame. He's hardly going to miss. Does some cheeky flips to make it 1-1 at the Etihad, which is a fantastic result by any means. All I wanted to do now was hold on to that result, just to make sure that I could get the draw. But in the 90th minute, Berbatov whipped in a corner. Subotic tried to get his head on it. It fell to Insigne on the outside of the box. He runs past, I think that's Milner, and then buries it into the far corner. Fantastic goal. I was going mental at this point. I was screaming and everything. It was amazing. Scoring the 90th minute against Manchester City. Absolutely fantastic result. So pleased. I watched it 3 times, as you can see. It was a brilliant finish. Absolutely fantastic. And there you have it. 2-1 win. What a result. So we've beaten... Who have we beaten? We've beaten... well, West Brom, I suppose, and Tottenham and Manchester City. Fantastic. Absolutely beastly playing at the minute. We're absolutely on fire. Insigne got an 8.2 but didn't get man of the match. Sadly, Newcastle beat Wolves 5-1. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so there we are in the top 4, but now it's a international break. We have a game against Mexico, away from home. Now, I played this game because I wanted to test out some players and see what they were like. I didn't know how they played. I think this isn't my first game with them, but it's my first time since that awful loss and a draw. So, brilliant ball to Hazard, and what I've noticed with the Belgian team is give it to Hazard and you'll win. That's generally the rule. He'll either run past the defender, make a fantastic cross, or have a cheeky shot like that and it'll go in. So that's what I've learnt. So that made it 1-0 in the 16th minute. However, they did come back, a brilliant cross and a fantastic finish from that guy. I don't know who that is. But it was a really good cross and a very, very good finish. But Fellaini's just running past the whole defence and then buries it into the corner. That's a striker's finish, considering he's a CDM, I suppose. That's a fantastic goal for him. Making it 2-1 in the 48th minute, but we weren't done there. Oh no, we really were not done. Were not? We really wasn't done there. There you go. And a fantastic finish from Morelos. I was impressed with that because he got the ball and then he was just about to fall over, but he still got the shot away and it still went in. So fantastic goal for him. I did bring on Lukaku, and he seemed to be the player that I preferred. Look at that strength. And a fantastic finish as well, really cool and calm. In the 87th minute, making it 4-1, a brilliant result, let's be honest. Any high score on an international is fantastic because, you know, it's difficult to get this higher score in international. But this was the point when I was thinking, well, Martinez hasn't done much, and boom, he does that. What a goal. What a flipping goal. I was literally, when he was running down the wing, I thought, oh, he hasn't done much this game, and then he just whips one of them out. That is just... So we gave Mexico the willy willy sausage. They really just got absolutely dicked on, let's be honest. 5-1, away from home as well. Not a great result for Mexico. De Bruyne got a 9.7, which is absolutely beast. Some more international friendly. So after that, I thought, right, okay, I'll just sim the game against Greece because, I mean, let's be honest, they've lost their last 3 games, and I just beat Mexico 5-1. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. So I put out the same team as I did at the end of that game. I put Lukaku up front instead of Vossen. Dembele scored in the 36th minute. I do like to play Dembele. But Lukaku comes off and Morelos scores, making it 2-0. I think that's about it. Or maybe they get a cheeky goal back. I can't remember. But that's about it, guys, for this episode. So if you could leave a like and subscribe, it would really mean a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.